Hello my lovelies, how are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Let me know in the comments below how your day is going. How are you? I am generally interested in my subscribers. You know me, I love getting to know my subscribers. I know lots of you on first name terms. You come from the most amazing parts of the world, USA, Canada, Europe. You come from all over and I love getting to know you. We've got a lovely little YouTube family going and there's always room for lots more. So my name's Claire from Crafty Claire Tutorials and I do jewellery tutorials for complete jewellery beginners, those that's a little bit more onwards. I don't do anything really difficult. I do some other craft projects when I have the time, and I do share my days out just in case you think, I haven't subscribed to this. My channel is predominantly jewellery. You will see some other things along the way. Right, before I start, I do want to say some thank yous. Of course, you are all amazing. There are two YouTube channels that I really want to share with you. Now, the first one is Somerset Man Walking. A man called Darren, although a lot of his videos are in Somerset in the UK, he does go off to other places. He is a lovely person. He's on my Facebook because he doesn't live that far away from me. He was going to go to one of my old childhood haunts and we were talking and where to park and everything, and then I forgot that he gets up very early while I'm still snoring, while I'm still snoring away in bed. He's out walking. He drove all the way up only to find the gates were closed. The gates were closed and he drove all the way back. And I felt so terrible. So if you are here because you like my days out videos, out walking, I will link his channel down below. As I say, lovely man. And another one made some gemstone rings, and a lovely lady called Chez Crochet. Now I've had a go at doing some crochet earrings. I mean, I'm not fantastic at crochet at all, but this lady, she makes the most amazing, happy and bright. She made a lovely rainbow coloured coat and it reminded me of Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dream coat. She bought a turquoise ring for me. I sent it off. And then I was watching, she made a scarf. She made a scarf with pockets. And I must have got halfway through the video and then something caught my eye and I thought, the ring. Honestly, I was so engrossed in these stitches, what she was doing. And there she had my ring. If I hadn't have made that video, if she hadn't seen that video, she wouldn't have purchased from me. So if you have got a small business, get on YouTube, sign up for YouTube. She's a lovely lady. She's going through some battles at the moment, but if you do love to crochet, go and have a look. She's always got the most amazing nails as well. I did a bracelet tutorial using ceramic stroke porcelain beads, and I asked, could I make earrings that would go with them? So I've got some bits in front of me, so I'm going to make those now. So I'll put the camera on, we'll have a play around. So let me show you what I'm going to do. So these are the beads I was using, and they're 10mm, ever so pretty. And I teamed them up with some silver. I made two different bracelets, silver and gold, and I used these beads. Got a lovely pattern on the side. We've got some daisy spacer beads. These are 4mm in gold and silver, plated. We've got some head pins, and head pins or a pin with they've got a flat piece on the top. If it's an eye pin, there is a loop, so that's what we're going to thread the beads on. All the supplies are available on my website, Low Cost Craft Supplies, where you'll find handmade jewellery, craft and jewellery supplies. I'll drop the link in the description below for you. We've got a pair of silver and gold earring wires, just your standard earring wires. Tools I'm using, I've got my cutters if I need to cut some off, which I think I will do, and I've got two pairs of pliers. Now I did have my pliers because first of all I was going to use some jump rings, but I'm not going to use jump rings in this video. I'm going to thread the earring wires directly onto the loops I'm going to make. So I've got my cutters and I've got my looping pliers. As you can see, these make lots of different size loops. These are Beadsmith. You don't have to have one of those. You probably have something like this. Absolutely fine. Just gonna have a little play around. With these. Let's go for the gold. Now, if I was to put a bead directly on, let me just have a look. Although it does generally stay on the bottom, it is a little bit, it also, unless it's like that, it doesn't look neat. So what I'm going to do is attach a 4mm daisy spacer bead. Can I just say thank you so much for your orders? They're all there, all ready to go. The international ones are being collected tomorrow by Royal Mail. I do it because they actually scan them in straight away. It's just for peace of mind for myself. If anything did go missing, I've got that scan. So let's attach one of these beads. Can you see how better that is by using the daisy spacer bead on the bottom? Right, I'll attach a gold bead. I am aware of the weight as well. So that is with 2. Now, if I attach another, I think it's going to be a little bit too much. I think what I'll do is attach a daisy spacer bead as well onto that one. See, this is what you do. You just, as you go along, some things you may think will work and they don't. So I'm happy just to have it like this. Okay, I've got my ruler. So we need to have about 1 centimetre. Now, if you've got a pen, you can mark it, but I do so many of these, I can go by eye. So 1 centimetre, then you take your cutters and you cut the end off. So I always hold it like this and like this, otherwise this bit flies off and it can go into your eyes. So, you know, think of health and safety. There's a piece. Although I'm going to make a loop, I'm going to attach my earring wire directly on, and that cuts out the jump ring. So we need to make a loop, and I'm going to use the smallest, so that will be the size of the hoop. So put your pliers. Now you don't want to be able to feel anything on that end, and then I gently turn over, take it out. It's not all the way, so I do it again. Now, although I've done my loop, it needs to come more upright, so I'm just going to take my pliers and I just pull that upright, and then I'm going to go back in with my loop-in ply. Oh, keeps turning. And then I'm going to go back in with my loop-in pliers and then turn some more. So there is our earring. There's no gaps. And we're just going to do this. We're just going to repeat what we've done. So daisy spacer bead, porcelain bead, gold bead, another porcelain bead, and a daisy spacer bead on the top. Again, we're going to measure 1 centimetre, and then we're going to cut Now we attach the earring wire, and we're going to make our loop. So as before, we put the pliers. I could just feel something. Scrub a little bit more, that's fine. And I'm going to, again, I rest the earring on this finger, and then I'm just going to make the loop. So I go around, take it out, around again. Oh, that one's actually gone in straight away. Normally I have to take my pliers, pull it up like I did before, and then reattach, but that's gone in absolutely fine, and there's no gaps. Right, let's do, we'll do the same for the silver. Keep it the same way. I do love these beads, they're so pretty. Silver daisy spacer on the top. A little bit bent, that wire, that's no problem. So again, 1 centimetre fine, and then we make another loop, take it out, back round. Can you see it's bent over to this side, which we don't want? So we pull it up, put them back in again, and just a very gentle turn. And there's our dangle. You know what I did, didn't you? I didn't put the earring wire. So we will use jump rings in this one. So we take our pliers, 2 pairs of pliers. So every jump ring has a small gap. Let's get the other ones. So we are going to open the jump ring side to side. Attach the loop and the earring wire, and then close. See, this is what happens when I start talking. As you should know by now, I do like to talk. It can be my downfall at times. So there's one. So it depends what you like. We've got the dangly. Well, we've got that dangle. I'll take some better photos at the end so you'll see. Okay, so we're going to, like, this one's a little bit bent, this wire. Let's just make this a little bit straighter. The amount of people that will get a head pin and throw it away because it's not straight. It's such a waste, there's no need. Okay, so we attach the daisy bead, ceramic bead, silver bead, another ceramic bead, and a daisy spacer on top. Okay, so 1 centimetre. Oh, I think the helicopter's coming back. I had a helicopter earlier hovering above I thought, do I have a helipad on top of my roof that I don't know of? But it was the local electricity company. Gosh, it was so close. It was really close. Okay, so we're going to make our loop. Make sure you can't fill anything on the end. And we go back. Take it out. In. Again, it's going that way. So we pull it up. And that makes a little gap, so we put that back in and then turn, and that gives us our upright dangle. We take the jump ring that we were not going to use, open the jump ring, attach the dangle, touch the earring wire, and then close. Now, what I will do is I will go and take some nice photos of these. If you've got this far and you liked the video, please give it a like. If you could leave me a comment, it doesn't even have to be, you can put heart emojis, animal emojis, it's absolutely fine. If you've got any friends and family that would like to make jewellery or are new to making jewellery, then please share my channel with them. I would really appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching. Take care and happy crafting.